In this video, we will show you how to replace your brake lamp switch on the Chevy Silverado. This will be located under the driver's side dash. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Carefully make your way underneath the driver's side dash. We're looking for the brake pedal. Once you find the pedal, go ahead and follow that brake pedal shaft all the way up to where it connects to the brake switch. We'll use a small pocket screwdriver to dislodge the electrical wiring harness from the switch. Just make your way right into this locking area here, gently pry and separate the area. A quick inspection of the wiring harness, this is very important. That looks good. Set that aside. With that disconnected, we'll be continuing on with our small pocket screwdriver. We're looking for this metal clip located just forward from the electrical connector. For this, we want to carefully try to make our way in between this clip and the rod that makes its way through that sensor. Once you start prying this away, you should be able to lift up on that clip and slide it out of position. A quick inspection and set it aside, you will be reusing it. We've got our clip right here. Make sure it's not rotted and weak. If it doesn't seem like it has any more spring retention, you need to replace this. This is extremely important. Now with that off of there, we'll continue on with our pocket screwdriver. We're going to start separating right along where the switch is and that brake pedal rod. As you start separating this, you typically only need to go so far, and then you could pull the brake lamp switch out of place. There we go. And there it is, friend. Before we continue with our installation, let's make sure that we clean and inspect these mounting points. Okay, let's prepare for installation. Make sure that you have the connector port facing down. When we go to put this in position, we're going to slide it over this rod first, and then align the shaft here and slide it through the port in the sensor and through the rod. When it comes out the other side, we'll continue on with that locking clip. Do not forget to install the locking clip. Just have to move things around as needed. A little wiggle should do it. There we are, that's completely bottomed out. Let's have a look along the other side. I can see it protruding out along this area. We'll continue on with our locking clip. Now for this, we're going to have to press it in. It's going to depress that locking area out a little bit, and then we can slide it up into the locked position. Once you do have it in the locked position, you need to confirm that it's completely seated. Once again, this is extremely important. It's a safety concern. I could hear an audible click. Another close inspection, of course. We're going to give it a tug. Ensure that it cannot fall out. To confirm, we have a good grip on it. I'll be using an angled pick. If it falls out, it's not in there right. Nice. Continue on to your electrical connector. Let's get this in here. Double check to make sure everything's completely secured. Okay friend, we finished our installation. At this point, you want to go ahead and test the functionality, making sure that the brake lights function as they should. After that, go ahead and take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.